Hiya friends, Asenva here, and I'm here to welcome you to Shoujo Saturdays. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I am Asenva, your just typical chic geek gal, and I like manga, anime, and cosplay and all that good stuff. So Shoujo Saturdays are where we just sit and talk about shoujo animes or mangas. So if you like shoujo and you like anime and manga, then you are in the right spot. Welcome. So if you are up to date in the anime and manga world, everybody and their mom right now is exploding, or at least take that back, maybe not everybody, but a lot of us are exploding over the fact that Yashahime has released its first episode. I have been watching and reading Inuyasha since I was in middle school maybe, and that was a long time ago. First episode airs, and I don't know about you guys, I absolutely loved it. There were so many great callbacks, so many great things that were just you were wondering what was gonna happen. And for those of you who don't know, the series ended. They actually went back and they animated it and made the final act, which tied the end of the series to follow the manga. And now, we get this just bonus series that's supposed to take place, it does 6 months later, and then it's gonna jump 10 years later. It's as if someone wrote a fanfic and then Rumiko Takashi and maybe her team were I like it, let's go. And it's just so nice because it was I feel like it was a good gap from the end of the original series and then boom, now. So I feel I have a lot of questions though. And if you know nothing about this series or know nothing about it, I highly suggest. It's not one of those series where it's gonna trudge along well, I guess some of it's kind of long, but it's nowhere near One Piece long or Naruto long, or where we have a random season of just randomness. It's all really good. The whole storyline's really good, and the characters are amazing, and you just fall in love with them. So if you haven't watched it, some of this stuff won't make sense to you. But if you have watched it and you're on the same page as me, I wonder if you're thinking these same questions. Number one, the question on all of our minds, although some of us say, or I guess have speculated already, the answer to this question, but who did it with Shoshomaru? Because in this first episode, they haven't shown us per se who he's with. But, of course, everyone's speculating or saying, or I don't even know if it really was 100% confirmed, or I think I read somewhere that it was 100% confirmed, that it's Rin. But that's so weird, guys. Bros, that's weird, okay? I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I feel kind of weird. It's he adopted this girl and he was one day we shall wed. So I'm not sure, but again, I'm not even really quite sure who it would be other than Rin. But it's just kind of weird. Right? It's just me. I don't know. Question 2. So we got to see a tiny bit of Moroha, and we saw her kind of sniff the air. She did the whole Inuyasha, and she smelled something, using her, maybe part of her, because she's technically gonna be a quarter, I guess, of the Hanyu-ness of her dad. But I want more. What other things can she do? So it seems she's got a good sense of smell. But I really hope that we get to see other really cool Hanyo traits or whatever traits that she would have gotten from Inuyasha. Just because I feel there's so much things that could be added in there. But again, we have to think that technically she's only, I guess, a quarter, because Inuyasha's half human, half demon, and then Kagome's full-on human, so put that together, that makes her only a quarter. My greatest question is going to be, is there going to be any point or time where she could go demon? I also want to know if the moon is going to affect her anyway, like her dad. I think that'd be kind of cool to see, what if it's the opposite? How Inuyasha would turn human? I'm wondering if something's gonna happen to her. What if it's the opposite and she turns demon or something. I don't know. I really don't know, but I'm really excited to see what kind of things she's going to take on from her father's side. Going along with that, I want to know what the sisters are going to get too. I want to see what happens to Setsuna and Toa. Like, they did show us, like, in the preview, something's going on with their eye, so, like, I'm not quite sure what's with that, but I want to see what kinds of things they can do and that they've kind of grabbed from Sesshomaru. My next question, what happened to everybody? I think this is what everyone's asking, because if you read one of the plot lines or summary lines, 10 years later, the tunnel that connects the two eras has reopened, allowing Toa to be reunited with Setsuna, so those are Sesshomaru's kids, who is now a demon slayer working for Kohaku. So he's still there, which is Sango's little brother, so how did he not get caught up in whatever happened to the parents? But to Toa's shock, Setsuna appears to have lost all memories of her older sister. Joined by Moroha, the only daughter of Inuyasha and Kagome, the three younger women travel across and between the two eras on an adventure to regain their missing past and resolve the crisis that is more deadly than Naraku and the Shikon no Tama. So what? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like, I feel like something, I mean, they led up to this whole thing with the Kikyo root and the tree and blah blah blah. Like, so I don't know if something's gonna happen to where, you know, that was like just background for us, and so, like, you know, time's gonna pass, Inuyasha and Kagome are gonna have, you know, their daughter, and so will Sesshomaru have the two girls, and then something's gonna happen and they're gonna try to fight it off, and somehow something goes wrong. So I'm hoping, one, like I said, that they do not kill off Kagome and Inuyasha. That'd be really disappointing. So I am hoping more of it's gonna be like a they're trapped somewhere kind of situation, more than like they got killed. Because first of all, I'm already having a hard time here, guys, because I was like, you know, in my whole fanfic world of them raising their daughter together, you know, all the fan art, you know, them just being a happy family, and then, like, for them to be like, you know, now she doesn't remember anything, and then this probably happened when they were little kids, so at some point, like, you know, probably Kohaku is raising Setsuna and, you know, Moroha, and I'm just like, no, that's not what I wanted, though. So, I don't know. I just hope that, one, that they're safe and alive, because that would be really depressing if they just killed everybody. What are your thoughts? Tell me in the comment section down below, although I hope that we'll be able to hear more and it'll unfold more next week. My next question, are they going to cop out and bring Kikyo back? I'm gonna be so mad, because you don't understand. I don't know if some of you guys out there are Kikyo fans, but man, she was hecka annoying to me, okay? Like, super annoying to me. And if they bring that bee back again, after bringing her back so many flipping times in the original series, I'm gonna be so upset. I don't like the fact that they already named a root after her, and they're like, oh, it heals all illnesses. Like, I'm like, okay, no, I don't care. Like, I don't care. I don't want her back, okay? I don't want her back. So if they bring her back, I'm gonna be so mad. Unless it's some weird, like, Yoda moment and she's just like a ghost or something. I don't know. Maybe, but, like, I don't want her back. Please don't bring her back. Just let her rest, people. Just let her rest. Going along with people that need rest, where is Kaede? Because first of all, I was really surprised that she was still there, apparently the 6 months after. I was like, dang, you know, she's still there. Alright, cool. Good job, Kaede. Like, is she just gonna be like, because she's got priestess-esque powers or whatever, you know, that she's gonna just have a longer lifespan? Because back in the day, like, old people, I mean, it was just, the lifespan of people wasn't that long. So I'm just very impressed by this. I don't know if Kaede is gonna still be alive past that 10-year point or any of that timeline or time frame, but I'm just wondering if she's gonna be alive still. Is that a bad question to ask? Like, and I don't mind Kaede, like, she's chill, but I'm just like, dang, she old. She old. Another very important question, is Koga going to appear? Because I don't know how many of you all are out there that were just as bad as me, but at some points I was like, maybe it wouldn't be so bad if Kagome got with Koga, you know? He gonna provide. She got like a whole army of lackeys to take care of her. You know, he can like princess carry her. All positives, okay? But we don't know, I don't know if they're gonna show him or if he had any kids, because I'm assuming he got together with that other wolf chick. I don't know. I don't know. But I would like to see if they're gonna bring him back. I don't know, just that's kind of random. I guess kind of going with that with the random side characters. Like, we saw 6 months later that Shippo was there, so I'm wondering if Shippo is still going to be there, or if Shippo got caught up with this whole mess that made everybody disappear or die or whatever. So, because guys, I don't know how many also of you guys out there, but like, ever since that one episode where like he imagines or something like that he's older, I was like, okay, Shippo, alright, I see you. Like, I don't know if he's gonna get older or not, like, or if he just got trapped in this thing too. Because that would have given him some time to grow up too with that 10-year gap. So, I don't know if they're just holding back and Shippo will be there too or not or what. I have no idea. My next question, I'm pretty sure they're going to continue to answer all these questions, but I'm really intrigued by these rainbow pearls because the whole Shiko Natama thing like got destroyed and all this other stuff, so not quite sure what's like bringing up these rainbow pearls. And you know, like Sailor Scouts, the 3 of them have them inside of them somehow, you know. So I'm not quite sure what the significance is with that. I'm not sure like if they're trying to imply that maybe it's like a rebirth of the Shiko Natama and something's gonna happen when all 3 of them join together. Like, is it gonna create a new Shiko Natama? Like, I have no idea. But I know it was really interesting to me that they were bringing some type of like jewel concept back again. And I don't know, because they talked about, I don't know if you guys remember, like there was like that pearl or that gem or something that was in, I believe it was Inuyasha's eye. So I don't know if this is like a play off of that or what. I don't know. So I'm really intrigued and I'm wondering what they're going to do with that. If it's going to grant them powers or what. Last but not least, are y'all wondering this or is it just me? Are they actually going to bring Naraku back? You know, he was like the main bad guy and they still haven't really like quote unquote showed us like or shown us or given us a clue as to who the new bad guy could be for this like mini series or OVA or whatever you want to call it, like spin-off. I don't know who it's gonna be, but like he split himself up so many times. Like I don't know if they're gonna try to play off of that or if this is just gonna be one of those like, oh yeah, Kikyo like was like fighting all these demons and stuff like that, and then this random demon, like, you know, he's still there, because that owl thing was there like from the beginning, and so I don't know if this owl thing is gonna be like the main bad guy or what, the demon behind the owl. It might be like a tad bit recycled if they're like, oh yeah, there was one piece of Naraku, they got away, and like now he's the bad guy. Like I don't know what they're gonna do, like who the bad guy is, but I'm wondering if they are really gonna just be like, and Naraku's back. Like I don't know what they're gonna do, and I just hope it kind of isn't that. I'd be kind of more excited for like a new demon, because time has passed, and I mean, it's not like any of these like bad demons like have disappeared. There's still, obviously, how they showed us the, you know, bandits. There's still bad people in this realm, the feudal era that they're in. So I don't know if they're gonna play off of that or do something along those lines, but I'm kind of hoping they don't cop out and just be like, yeah, and Naraku's back. Like, I don't want them to have to, you know, hopefully go to that resort either. Anywho, I'm really excited for this new series. Again, I'm such a big fan. I've cosplayed Kagome before. It has been such like a monumental thing in my life, this series. So I was literally in tears like watching the first episode of Yashahime. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys have these same questions, or do you guys have theories, or you might like have an inkling of what's gonna happen? Tell me in the comment section down below. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in another video soon. Ja ne!